The loss of biodiversity refers to the decrease or disappearance of biological diversity, the latter understood as a variety of living beings that inhabit the planet. An environmental problem is undoubtedly the cause of a humanity so selfish that it only seeks its own benefits. This case is the extinction of the species. Let's talk about the causes first. The loss and deterioration of habitats. It is the main cause of loss of biodiversity. By transforming jungles, forests, thickets, grasslands, mangroves, lagoons, and reefs into agricultural fields, ranchers, shrimp farms, dams, roads, and urban areas, we destroy the habitat of thousands of species. Some of the animals that are extinct right now because of humans and that we will never see again are: Number 1. Tasmanian wolf. Number 2. Laysan chick. Number 3. Formosa nebula panther. Number 4. Golden frog. As you know, there are also a large part of endangered species, such as sometimes there is a big problem, which is invasive species. The introduction of non-native, exotic species that become invasive, pests. These species that come from distant sites accidentally or deliberately take advantage of native species, compete with them, transmit diseases, modify habitats that causes environmental, economic, and social problems. It's like putting a snake in a swampy ecosystem. The snake will eat frogs and toads. Now, let's talk about overexploitation. Overexploitation is the extraction of individuals from a population at a higher rate than their reproduction. When this happens, the population decreases. This has been the history of many of the species that have been exploited from different reasons: whales, fish, deer, cacti, orchids. Many of them are now endangered. And what I think coronavirus is a sign that this must stop. About its consequences, species extinction has serious impact on ecosystems, which may lose their functions by eliminating species that constitute the links in food chains. This means that with the extinction of some specific species, the extinction of many others can be triggered. If it is a domino, including the human life. The extinction of a species has no solution, and with this, our survival is threatened since our diet, our health, or our well-being are endangered. Since many pharmacological substances have a natural origin, both animal and plant, the latter being more abundant. Also, the soils that are under the forest make it easier for the water that reaches them to filter into the aquifers, providing a surface of water for human consumption. Remember that their exploitation must be carried out responsibly. With all this, the forest prevents the soil from losing moisture, but if the forest disappears, the soil will erode, losing its fertility and becoming arid areas. The solution of this problem are: do not favor actions that have a direct or indirect relationship with the extinction of species, be they animals, plants, or other type of living beings. That is so important. Also, apply the 7 R's of ecology to reduce consumption and, in general, or negative impact on the environment and on biodiversity. It's important to encourage action to protect biodiversity, such as entities to help endangered species and other actions that improve the environment. And finally, help raise awareness and educate others on these issues, especially the youngest. But the real problem are humans.